Hello again. So I want to talk to you guys about a supplement that I tried recently and an experience that I had that was pretty horrible. I wrote an entire article about that and I will link that below so you can get more details. But the supplement is called PEA. There's a longer scientific word that PEA is just a shortened version of. I cannot pronounce it and I will not try. But basically, this is a supplement that is made for humans and dogs. And the purpose of it is that it attaches to the cells in the body and it promotes pain relief. It promotes an anti-inflammatory response. It's great for the immune system. It's great for to alleviate arthritis pain. It's great for the joints. It's great for skin and coat health. It's also great for alleviating environmental allergy symptoms. It just has a lot of great benefits. If you read the reviews on PEA, whether it be for dogs or for humans, you'll find people who say that they had really intense back pain and this is the only thing that was, non-pharmaceutical that helped with the back pain. You'll see people talking about dogs that were very, much struggling with mobility, and now all of a sudden they're running and jumping like they're a young dog again. So there are some amazing benefits to this product beyond the fact that it's all natural. PEA is also produced in our bodies in small amounts, and it's something that we can find in foods like egg yolks. There's other foods too, but that's the only one I can remember off the top of my head. But in order to get these benefits, you kind of need the supplement to really get in there and do what it does. So I had an opportunity recently to try this supplement for dogs. A friend of mine gave me a container and I was super excited because I have a 13-and-a-half-year-old dog who has arthritis and some mobility issues. And I thought this would be fantastic for him. And for the first 2 days that I was trying it, I definitely saw decreased allergy symptoms, and I saw increased and improved mobility. My dog was running across the property. His no more eye boogers, which are a sign of allergies for him, those were gone. I was astounded. I immediately raced to social media and talked about, wow, this is a miracle product. I can't believe I'm seeing this. And people said, well, it's really not supposed to work that fast. And you need to take more time. So give it a month to really see how it works. And so I was like, yeah, okay, that makes sense. There's always a honeymoon period when you change a dog's diet or you introduce a new supplement where the body is just like supercharged to do better. And so things calm down. I calmed down. 24 hours or so after I posted initially on social media was when things started going south. And it started with loose stool that had some mucus to it, but it quickly went into diarrhea. And if he did have any type of somewhat solid stool, it was covered in thick layers of mucus. And sometimes his diarrhea would just be mucus. And for those of you guys who do not know, mucus for my dog is a sign of a severely irritated gut. So I knew something was wrong. Rodrigo has a history of digestive issues, and he was diagnosed with EPI, which is exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, back in winter of 2019. So I thought that this was just a flare-up. He doesn't have them that often, but probably once a year, his gut will just like wig out and we'll be going through this. But it's usually not this bad. And so basically there was one night where I was up all night with him, going outside every 2 hours because of diarrhea. He was eating grass like crazy. He wasn't doing so hot. And my heart was breaking for him. So I did all the things that you do when your dog has diarrhea. You put him on a bland diet. So I gave him cooked turkey and sweet potatoes. I gave him slippery elm. I gave him olewo carrots, which is a natural supplement that helps promote healthy digestion. And that did help. It started to firm up his stool. But then he stopped eating completely. And he would go to his dish like he was going to eat, sniff around, and walk away. I feed my dogs from plates so that the odors of the food aren't overwhelming. I also feed a raw diet. but he was just not interested. So I switched him to a cooked diet. He was still not interested. And I kind of felt like he may have started associating his food with how he was feeling. So by this time, with my 13-and-a-half-year-old dog, I was starting to freak out. And I was thinking that, oh my gosh, my dog is dying. This is the end. This is a sign of him declining. I know, a bit melodramatic, but I was concerned. I reeled it back in and thought, what changed? And the only thing that changed was the addition of this supplement. And by the way, even though he was going through all these things, I was still giving him the PEA. I started at a slow amount and I added it, a little bit more slowly over time, thinking that because it's a natural anti-inflammatory, it would help soothe the gut and calm down what was happening. For him, I was wrong. So I took that out of his diet. He still wouldn't eat. His stool is now firm. And I figure he's now associating the food with being sick. So why don't I feed him something he's never had before or hasn't had in a while? That did it. He started eating again. He started slowly, like a few ounces a day, like maybe 3 ounces of food a day. He usually eats about 11 to 12 ounces per meal. And eventually, after a few days, he ate an entire meal cleaning his bowl. And it was just like, huzzah, we're back. And I was so excited just to like, okay, I figured it out. It was a supplement. I was also doing research at the time about this supplement because I did not find any negative reviews. There are studies out there, both on humans and dogs. There are products with thousands of reviews, nothing that's hinted to this, which is why I didn't know that the PEA was causing the problem. What I found when I went back to do more research was that there is a little known side effect. When you look into PEA, you find that it's well tolerated, that there are no side effects, that it doesn't conflict with any medication, supplements, or diet. It's basically this bland supplement that is great for everybody. And the most negative thing I found was that it just didn't work. The person didn't feel any different or they didn't notice any change in their dogs. So I kept digging, and that's when I found reviews on Amazon, actually, where people were talking about they liked it, except they couldn't deal with the stomach cramps and the digestive issues. And I started, and it wasn't a lot. It was basically, how Amazon has the percentage of comments. It was like in the 1%, 1-star comment area where I found this. So a small percentage of people. And in a few of those comments, people shared that they had pre-existing conditions. So IBS or IBD or some type of digestive condition. So I began to wonder if Rodrigo, since he has EPI, maybe because he already has an existing digestive condition, any type of digestive upset that he might have experienced with his supplement was magnified. And so that's why he's just not a good fit. And because I didn't see any content out there, no reviews, nothing about this, I wanted to write an article and do a video just to warn others about it. I'm not saying that you shouldn't try PEA. I'm not saying that it's dangerous for dogs. I'm just issuing a warning that if you are giving PEA to your dog, keep in mind that there could be some digestive upset. For some dogs, it'll be just a little bit and you can dial back on the supplement and then sort of adjust until you get to a nice tolerance for your dog and it's no big deal. For other dogs, it might be a situation like what I experienced with my dog. I'm not alone. When I first announced what was going on, several people reached out to me to say that they experienced the same thing. And to reiterate, it was, diarrhea, tons of mucus on the diarrhea, eating tons of grass, restlessness. Some dogs were vomiting, refusal to eat, depressive, behavior. But what's strange is that it wasn't like he seemed, other than those things, I didn't feel like I needed to race him to the hospital. I know I got a bit overwhelmed and dramatic because I was like, oh, my dog is dying. but I really felt like I could fix this at home. And I'm grateful that I did. And so I'm doing this video. I wrote the article in case someone experiences this and does race their dog to like the emergency vet or the hospital, runs up a bunch of vet bills only to find out that, hey, it's the supplement that's the problem, or they're not able to find a problem, period. So hopefully if you experience this, you can stop the supplement or dial back on the supplement right away. Had I been warned that this could be a side effect, I would have definitely stopped giving him the supplement right the second the diarrhea started. But I had no idea that it could be a cause, because everything that I read said that it's easily tolerated, that it has no side effects, and that is incorrect. I've since been able to find information where people in a study, a small percentage experienced digestive upset, including diarrhea and gas, I guess. So it does happen, but it happens to a small percentage of people. I do not think that this is associated with any particular brand. I think it's just the PEA in general. So it's not like I'm going to stop one brand and start it up with another brand. This is not in any way a video to expose anyone. I don't think anyone did anything wrong except for myself. I don't feel that I did enough homework, and I don't feel like I acted in time to keep my dog from getting as sick as he did. I think I could have saved him a lot of pain by stopping that supplement. And when I was stopping everything else, that was like the only thing that I kept doing. And that was a huge fail on my part. So I hope that this video saves you the pain and frustration that I just went through. Today, Rodrigo is doing a lot better. He still isn't 100%, but he's eating again. He's not eating as much as he used to, but he's still eating a good amount where I feel fine. His poop is solid and no mucus on the poop. He's sleeping well. He's not restless. He's not depressed. I am still feeding him a diet that he's not familiar with, along with some of his favorite foods. I'm using CBD oil by CBD Dog Health. I'm using their Ease to help just basically calm his system. It's the one that's known for being an anti-inflammatory, so that's helping his system. I'm also using a combination of pre and probiotics from Adored Beast Apothecary, and I'm introducing a new supplement that I am reviewing called Gussie's Gut. All my other dogs are actually on Gussie's Gut, and I'm just adding a little bit of it to Rodrigo's meal. And my goal right now is just to reset his gut and get him going again. But we're basically on the road to recovery, and so he's doing well, and I won't be giving him the PEA again. However, it would not stop me from trying PEA with another dog, simply because honestly, 99% of the reviews that I saw were very positive, were really inspiring. And out of those, only a few of probably, I don't know what percentage, but the worst that I saw was that it did not work. And for that, if I have another senior dog with mobility issues, but they don't have the pre-existing digestive issues, I would definitely try it with them. I just think it's important for us to go with a high quality supplement. There are a lot of great brands out there. I'm not going to mention any in this video because I don't want to be accused of connecting my bad experience with the brand. I just don't want that taint on the brand. But I'm sure that you can do some research and find people that you follow and trust that make supplements and ask them about it, because maybe if they don't already make one, they can recommend one to you. So that is my experience. I just hope that this saves you guys a whole lot of time, a headache, and vet bills. Of course, don't not go to the vet. Trust me, if Rodrigo hadn't have started to turn the corner, he would have been at the vet's office. But because he started to turn the corner with the solid stool, he just wasn't eating. I have been here before with him many times when he's had a flare-up, so I knew what to do. It just required a lot of patience on my part to get it done. Thanks so much for watching. Bye, guys.